Hello, people of Earth. I is here, and I am going to invite some peeps. Dun, dun, uh, uh, uh. Well. Let's see if anybody joins. I know I'm extremely late. It's like 9 o'clock, right? I said 8:30. Told Prophet I was gonna get a hold of him, but yet I did not. Let's see. I got some pickups. I'll show. Wait till everybody jumps on. Yeah. My eyes are not seeing right. My eyes are not seeing right. Daniel Barry, happy Wednesday, brother. Brother Barry. How you doing? Do we do a live phone call? Can we prank somebody? Dun, 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 dun. Yo. Hey, here we go. Live. We're live, and we're going to waka. He ain't answering. Oh, Big B, what up? Okay. Okay, Big B. Sounds good. Oh, I got. Oh, what did I get? It's an M3. M3 says, "Hello, sir. I'm at Chili's with Chrissy." Okay. Chili's on a late night. Well, I mean, that's Applebee's, right? But dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Let's see if we can call a Prophet. Is this the Prophet director?
Yeah. I'm still working here, man.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm live right now. I'll take you out. I'll talk to you later.
You're live right now. I thought you were going to give me warning.
I just did.
That's not warning, man. That's you're already late.
Yes. All right, man. I'll let you go. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I'll be on in about, 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye. Wasn't too happy. Oops. Greetings, digital caveman. Prophet's running a little bit late. I was running late, Oh, man. How's everybody doing out there? But, things are things. Things happen, Things happen. I hear you. Went to my local Walmart and I got some things on clearance, of course. Yes, we're all late today. But, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wonder where Bullwinkle is. I got something to show him. Bullwinkle, Lone Dragon, Crazy Toys, somebody. Man. A little excited. My son's coming out on Saturday. We're going to go see the new Planet of the Apes. Ah, okay. There we go. Digital Caveman will be on in a second. Don't. I got a lot of cleaning up to do. I'm gonna do that during Kaz's show while I listen in. So. Doobie. It places the lotion on its skin or it will get the hose again. Oh, well, I guess I'll show what I got on clearance. Shout out Bull. Shout out Bull. $4. $4. Hey, what's up, Digital Caveman? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? Sorry it took me so long to jump in. I was having some technical issues.
No problem, man. It's okay. Everything's late, so everything's
Hey,
not.
what's up? What's up?
Not much. Just got back from the store. It was a little bit late. And Prophet is late.
Yeah, I heard he was still working.
Yeah. I don't think he was happy I called him on live.
Well, you know, at least it ain't like the number was up on the screen or anything. So
Right.
you know.
Yeah. But yeah, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, man.
That's
Staying
good.
busy doing these damn reviews.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
I'm so behind on G.I. Joe reviews. I got like 14 I'm in the process of working on all together. I got like here's my list of stuff that I'm working on.
There you go.
And it's 1, 2. Some of these are completed, but I mean, this is how bad it is, man. I have to make lists to keep up with where I'm at, doing what, because
oh yeah,
I don't film like one review at a time. I batch record, so like I'll try to do a lot of stuff together that I don't need the turntable for, and then when I break my turntable out, I try to film a bunch of stuff that needs that all at one time. So
yeah,
it was getting a little confused. I was like, I got to make a list. I got to know what I'm working on.
Oh yeah, that's a lot there. You got to do, man. You got it all summer now, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of that stuff is checked off, but you know, that's just the list.
Yeah.
But,
hey, do you like horror movies?
Yeah, some.
Okay.
I'm not, it's not my favorite genre, but
Yeah, I can't believe
I've seen all the Friday the 13th, even fucking Jason X.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so bad. I've never seen a friggin' Halloween movie.
No
Never.
way.
I have not watched one Halloween movie. I've seen all the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Michael Myers is my personal favorite.
That's just because you're in love with William Shatner.
It's illogical, as Spock would say.
But man, I was surprised when I found out they were like, "Oh yeah, the Michael Myers mask is really a William Shatner Captain Kirk mask," and they just painted it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, so that's what happened to his first wife.
Yes. Yeah, we're like 3 months, less than 4 months out of starting another season of Halloween Bangers.
Yeah, I wanted to jump in on some of that, but there's just during that time of the year, my kids are in marching band, so it's football season, so I'm tied up a lot of times doing stuff because I help out doing a lot of that stuff too. So
yeah, I was just wondering if maybe you want to be a guest on one of the shows.
Oh, sure. I would love to do that.
Like maybe like the one movie you like really like that's horror or whatever, Halloween related. It could be.
Oh Lord.
It could be Fat Albert's Halloween special. I don't care.
What about Ash versus the Army of Darkness?
There you go. There's one.
I love that movie, especially if you get. It's not a director's cut. But it's called the Brown Bag Edition, and it's as close to a director's cut as you'll ever get.
Yeah.
And it has like an alternate ending where he's taking the drops at the end to wake him up at the proper time.
Yeah, I think I've seen that, but I just don't.
And he sees or he hears one of the Deadites laughing, and he stops and he loses count, and he takes one drop too many. So he sleeps too long. So when he gets up, he walks out like the world is in ruins.
Yeah. Oh, it's a stray. We got a stray. Stray's here. What up, Stray?
What's up, Stray? What's going on, man?
Hey, yo. Not much. He
said he had to jump in here because he was tired of looking at my ugly face.
What?
Yeah, I came just for you. Y'all been all right?
Oh yeah, not too bad, man.
I just picked up some stuff for dirt cheap.
Oh, you got some new Batmans there in the back, up on the top.
Shit.
Yeah. That's new.
That's the Platinum Dark Knight Returns.
Is that the one with the Paul's Wired tape?
But is it Dark Knight Returns? What was the third movie? What was the third?
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah,
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah,
but that's the one with the soft goods wired cape.
How is that?
That's probably this is the one to get if you can find it. But that's the one to get.
Yeah.
This one is the Mafex Batfleck from the Justice League movie where he had on the armor. That is another Mafex Batman. That's the Hush Batman in black. And that Batman that's leaning because he's had too much to drink. That is the animated series.
The McFarlane one, the Target.
Yeah. I got that on clearance. Hold on.
I'm glad to see a mainstream company kind of going toward the soft goods wired capes and cloaks and stuff like that. I mean, it's really, really needed.
Yeah.
But I mean,
to me, the fact that he even did it.
Dude, I know, right?
Matrix. Dude, you're screaming at Matrix, bro. Oh, it stopped. Did you see that Digital Caveman, or is that just mine?
I saw it with his logo popped up.
Oh, my bad. My kid was trying to show me his Pokemon team.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
He's like, "Is this a good team?" I'm like, "Sure, I don't know. You try it out."
I don't know how them damn Pocket Monsters.
Oh, I do.
I know about
I do. I
about
play,
Dude,
but
that's about it. No,
but nah,
Pokemon was kind of after for me.
It was way
You know,
after for me.
It happened after. Whenever
Yeah, I was
when
probably
all
like-
the other kids were playing Pokemon cards, I was playing Magic cards.
Magic.
yeah, I never understood Magic the Gathering.
Oh man, I'll tell you, I've played several collectible card games, and that one is probably the easiest
Really,
to learn.
I always thought Yu-Gi-Oh was easy until now. They didn't.
I never looked at Yu-Gi-Oh except I used to catch it. It was on like in the mornings when I was getting ready for work. That's what I know about Yu-Gi-Oh.
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 But no, man, I think I'm about done with McFarlane. Anything that I want is like sold out in seconds. So
Yeah, he's getting to that point to where now more people are buying.
I feel like he's kind of doing it on purpose because he's getting a little full of himself again.
I don't think so. I think what it is now is that you have more people buying it than. I think there's a lot more people that's buying it than there's out there complaining about it.
Well,
and then now you have it's only certain figures because it's not like everyone just boom sells out.
Oh no, it's just all the Batmans anybody actually wants.
That's true. But you know what's crazy though is people said that he puts out too many Batmans.
He makes too many Batmans. And
Batman sells out.
as far as different versions of Batman, that may be true, but Batman sells.
It's because
I missed out on that Nightfall Batman. I missed out on the Nightfall Batman and Bane 2-pack. Mm-hmm. The last McFarlane DC Multiverse that I got was
you got
the
GameStop
Amazon.
Near you?
I do, and I check there about once a week. And I did see
if you go in there, you can pre-order with them, and they'll have it.
I didn't know you could pre-order at the store.
Yeah, that's what I do sometimes.
Because I jumped on that that Star Wars Black Series 3-pack of the new Darth Maul and the Episode 1 Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. Man, as soon as they dropped that one, I was on it because I know. Oh man,
yeah, that's a good pack. I'm happy they finally gave Darth Maul a new damn body.
Oh, not just that, man. Qui-Gon, I don't know what it is. Every time they release Qui-Gon, I think this is the third or fourth release of Qui-Gon, and I miss him every freaking time. Because they had
Qui-Gon. The one they did last.
Is that the one on the Episode 1 card, right?
Yes.
It was a Best Buy exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that.
They had one release of him before that. Then that one was like a slight repaint, and they put it on the retro card. And then so this one is the third release of it. And I'm like, for some reason, I missed it every single time. So I was like,
he's one of those characters.
I don't have Obi-Wan. I don't have Qui-Gon. It's a new Darth Maul. Hell yeah, I'm in for that one.
That pack was a match made in heaven for you.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Now, if I'd have had one of them, I'd have been like, son of a bitch. I'd have probably ordered it anyway just for the Qui-Gon and
I
Darth
got so
Maul.
many Mauls.
I don't think I have one single Darth Maul.
What? The Clone Wars Darth Maul, I think that is my favorite version of the character.
Matter of fact, hold that up. Since we're talking Darth Maul, my favorite Star Wars character.
Now the gaming greats Old Master, it's not bad. It's mostly the Clone Wars one, but the overlay on the top is different. But it's not bad. But when I think of Old Master, I think of more like he appeared in Rebels than how he appeared in Battlefront.
Yeah,
the one you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the Old Master.
See, this is the arc. What's going on, man? This is the archive head, because this head looked older to me. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
So I was trying to make him look like the Rebel show, even though I hate Rebels.
Because that's the same head they used on the publishing program, the shirtless.
Well, the head that was originally on here, I don't even have anymore.
Oh,
But
okay. I see you swapped it out. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
this one.
Strays in the
Yeah,
swap.
see, now that's my
You
favorite
couples
version
up
of Darth Maul right there.
Sorry. Too early.
Don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
And then
Man.
this is
What up? Shout out Big M, MCDJ.
Big M.
Now this is the first SH figure I won. I didn't get the new one, which I do plan on it.
The
That's
one out of
pretty
the 3
cool.
pack. Yeah, the legs on that one are just messed up. I don't really care for the single hinge and swivel that they usually put on them, but that double hinge pin knee is just not great.
Well, no, this is the SH figure art one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
I
having
know it
that,
probably looks the
first
same.
release, that first black.
No, this
series release.
this is the first when they first did SH figure arts. I want to say he was actually the first character they did for Star Wars.
That
I
makes
lied.
sense.
It was Luke.
It was
Which-
Jedi Luke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta
yeah.
get me a good Bespin Luke.
I feel like they
The
have
Black
re-released
Series
that
one-
one so many
The
times.
Black Series one isn't horrible, but it's like nobody gets the likeness at 1/12 scale.
Yeah.
Did you see the
Mark
Hot
Hamill, it's
Toys
just
Darth
hard.
Maul?
Yeah, but man, that thing is $500 damn.
Hey man, I'm thinking about
Hot Toys. I don't even look at Hot Toys no more. I used to look at Hot Toys when they first started doing Star Wars because I was collecting the Hasbro 12-inch figures, which they quit in episode 3. I think that was the last release they did for them.
Yeah.
And then so I started looking at those Hot Toys. I'm like, man, those are fantastic looking, but I just the price on them, I can't swing that, man.
Oh,
If
I
they
know.
ever
I'm into too much
re-release
shit
Darth
to be-
Malgus, I'd jump on it.
Especially now, man. The prices of everything's gone up.
Oh,
so
I know.
It's even harder.
I think the appeal though of Hot Toys is like, for example, I got 50 million Darth Mauls, right? But if you get that Hot Toys one, that's gonna be the Darth Maul of Darth Mauls. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, that's gonna be the one that's gonna
definitive.
make people say, "Damn,"
The definitive
know?
one, yeah.
Yeah.
because then
and
it's gonna make these look like.
because it's just like those Mondo Masters of the Universe figures. I mean, my God, they are incredible looking.
Those are the He-Mans of the He-Mans.
Yes, yes.
You're as
And
cold.
that's
as
but again, that's a whole nother level of collecting that I'm not.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to jump on that yet.
No.
That Darth Maul got me like this though. It's got me by the nuts. It's like buy it. No, you won't.
But you know, man, that's your gateway right there. That's your gateway drug. You get that Darth Maul, and you'll be like, "Oh, Darth Maul's so good. I got to have that Luke now. Now I got to have an Obi-Wan to fight my Darth Maul, and oh yeah, Qui-Gon. I got to have a Qui-Gon to go with him.
Yep.
And
You gotta have Qui-Gon.
I know how that Star Wars drug works, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. It is my
Oh.
favorite thing. Star
So
Wars.
who is looking forward to Acolyte?
I'm looking forward to see it. I don't know if I'll like it, or not,
watch
but
it.
I'm giving it a try. That's for damn sure.
I'm gonna watch it and see how. I mean,
It's supposedly a lot
could
different.
it be worse than the Book of Boba Fett? It would have to lower the bar a lot
Boba Fett,
to
the
be
book of Boba
worse
Fett could have
than
been
Book
so
of
good.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, the book of Boba Fett could have been so good.
I didn't mind
Yes,
it.
well,
I didn't
it was
mind it.
hindered. It was hindered by the message,
Yeah,
and they just turned Boba Fett into a pussy.
yeah.
I mean,
He
I'm
was.
going to take Jabba the Hutt's place, but I'm going to be a kinder and nicer and more
know.
gentle gangster.
Even what's
That's,
his name that played Boba Fett was
Dances
pissed
the
off.
Wolf story,
was.
dude, with hanging out with the chieftains, those sand people, bro. It changed them.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah, it changed him, but at the end of the day,
I mean,
At
he
the
was
end
an
of the
asshole
day,
when he went
he
into
was
that
still-
pit. He barely
he was-
came out alive. He hung out with the chieftain and the people and fucking changed his ways. And then he's still a outlaw, still badass. This, I'm taking over. I'm Boba Fett. This is mine. Don't like it, kiss my ass, but this is how we're gonna handle it.
Now
I was
I will say it was cool when he got to ride the Rancor.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And he's got a
that was
Rancor.
the
Yes.
height. That was the height of it.
And
Now let me tell you what I
the
want.
exact best part of it was Danny Trejo was the Rancor trainer.
Exactly. That's the figure I want. That is the figure I want.
Who else in the galaxy has Machete as their Rancor trainer?
When I seen
Yeah,
that,
there
I
you
was like, all right, I've been wanting a Danny Trejo action figure for years.
Oh, I know. Wouldn't that be great? They did some just celebrities instead.
He made
of
that
celebrity
little
before.
Trejo thing where it looks like one of the like little dolls. But I was like,
Oh,
no,
you
that's
want me to tell you want me to tell you what line will get it first? It'll be the McFarlane Movie Maniacs and have like 4 points of articulation.
I probably buy that too, just because.
Man, I ain't gonna
I
lie.
want Danny Trejo. I wanted
a
Danny Trejo. I don't know why. I've always wanted a Danny Trejo.
Is he a
Because
host?
I remember my first time ever seeing him or noticing him in a film was when I was a kid and he was in Spy Kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was like,
The uncle. He plays the uncle.
I was like,
Yeah.
that guy. I was like, I hate that movie, but that guy.
Did they ever come out with a machete figure? NECA? Nothing?
No, I've never seen a Machete.
No.
I'll be damned.
Well, I
Nobody did it.
never seen a Selma Hayek.
I know.
Well,
The bad thing about that is
probably would be farther to do.
they'll make the dusk till dawn.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's some.
Motovipe knows it.
That's cool.
No,
yeah,
they need to make the one from Desperado, so then they could make
that too. With the dress.
shit, what's his name? And then you can walk around that figure going, I'm looking for Mucho.
Yeah.
Man, nobody wants that damn reaction shit.
I haven't figured out. I've never seen nobody pick one of those up.
Lone Dragon.
Like
What them reaction figures?
Yeah, I've never seen nobody pick one. I'm assuming they sell okay, but I don't know.
It's a cool concept, but stuff is so far away from that now.
Far away.
And unless you're just, like you only collect retro Star Wars Kenner stuff and you want other properties that kind of match up to that. Yeah, I could see the allure of that. And if they were doing that back in the 80s, that would have been friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
But as it sits now, nah. And then how about Hasbro releasing that damn Ecto 1?
I've seen it in GameStop.
And then, they're billing it as Plasma Series, but it's 1/18 scale.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is so shitting.
I picked it up. I was like, nobody's fitting in this.
Yeah.
Don't
get me wrong. The details on it are great.
At least the one here.
It's fantastic, but just I don't have any of the Plasma Series figures anyway, so but still, I think that was pretty shitting. That let's do this Ecto 1, but let's make it in a scale that nobody can really use. That's okay. I got my 132 scale Jada diecast.
I got my Play School Ecto 1.
That'll do.
I have my Play School Ecto 1, so
it's in a box, right?
That's
but you
cool
can't
too.
see it.
Yeah.
So it's in a closed box. You can't actually see it.
Yeah.
And the box is probably about this big.
That's just a shame, man. Especially when you look at the price of it. People look at that price and they say Plasma Series for that price, and then they forget to read that it's 1/18 scale.
Yeah.
But I'm debating, I missed the first two releases of Ectotron.
I got one.
I'm thinking about picking up the newest release of it, but I don't know, man.
The
the Back to the Future one was pretty cool.
Yep. I think I got that one too. The Back to the Future and Ectotron.
And then I don't have any of those G.I.
And a
Joe
Jurassic
Transformers
Park one.
crossovers. That Megatron looks like trash.
Yeah, I got one Jurassic Park one, and that's it.
I passed on that one, even on clearance. I was like,
Yeah,
I do not like that Beast Wars Megatron mold. Of course, I'm not big on Beast Wars anyway. I don't think robots should turn into organic animals. Turning into robot animals, that's a completely different thing. But
Right.
And I understand the in-universe explanation for it and all that, but it just,
Yeah.
You're going to have panel lines on a Transformer, and it really breaks up that organic look a lot.
Yeah. Ow, cat bit me right in the phone. Fucker.
Why didn't you call it a P word?
Pussy.
Huh.
Oh, here's I picked up today, which I never thought I would pick up, but I will show you guys. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
Clearance for $4.
Yep. That's how I bought a Deathstroke on clearance for $4.
I bought the Retro Lady J for $5.
Yeah, that was on clearance as well.
And man, for the longest time, they had Baroness and Gung Ho. All the rest of those Walmart retro G.I. Joes were marked down to like $10 and $5 and whatever. And Baroness and Gung Ho were marked down, but they were $22. I'm like, stupid. That's dumb. Nice.
See,
I saw that thing clearance to $8 at one point.
It's first time I see mine have it for clearance, and I don't know if that is really a clearance or not.
It
if
is.
It's double zeros on the end, it's clearance.
Okay. Because like I've watched where in the Walmart that's closest to me, they will put it in the clearance.
The downfall of Diddy.
Put a clearance sticker on it, and then and it'll be like $2 more than what the original price was.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Well, those each Walmart has its own, they do get stuff sent down from the home office to clearance out, but usually that's when they're resetting the mods. But as far as, stuff that's kind of just clogging up the shelf, each store has its own like markdown budget. And they can, it depends on what the store manager tells the department managers to, mark this down such and such and so, and they have to stay within that store markdown budget.
Well, I've called the managers and be like, look, see the price you got on clearance here? And then you take them back to where they still have some on the regular price, and it's $2 more than the regular price one. And I got like a bunch of people in the clearance aisle bitching. They started some shit. I just walked off.
Yeah, you especially have to watch out if it's those ones, like you'll sometimes find stuff where they took a Sharpie and kind of marked through the barcode, and then they put like one of the printed out barcodes on it.
Yeah.
You have to watch out when it's got that on it. And it never ever if the app even works in the store, it'll tell you this item is not in stock in store, or cannot find this item in store, or some bullshit like that.
And I'm like, really? It's just not here in my hand, but okay.
Yeah. Well, their counts are always off.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, that's just like when I work security at one of those Walmarts, right? Or the Walmart.
I'm sorry.
And that was one of the worst. I'll never do that again.
Were you one of the old school ones that had to like follow the people around the store, or were you just like you had to sit and watch the monitors all day?
I had to. So
what's up, Lo?
You know how they have people checking receipts at the door?
Oh yeah.
I'm there to enforce that people actually stop to
Lord.
check. And I'm like, I don't even agree. I don't even do it.
Well, you know, in
If they
some
try to ask me
states,
for a receipt, I keep walking.
in some states,
Anybody wants to know, you don't have to stop.
in some
actually,
states
there's
you
no
don't
rules
have
on
to.
this.
Yeah.
If you stop, it's all up here.
And those greeters, well, they used to call them greeters. I don't know what the hell they call them now. They're not very friendly
Oh, they're
most of the
security
time.
too, by the way. Now
Um,
that whole little thing, they're asset protection.
Nah,
but,
they're still old people. I don't know who they're going to stop if they decide that they
Here,
don't want to be
see,
stopped.
here they got younger people now.
But
They don't ask for receipts anymore.
they're
It's been a long
so
time.
they're so fucking rude now. And
That's another reason why.
and they'll be eyeing you. You headed to the exit, they'll be eyeing you like a damn buzzard, looking all up in your cart. And they ingrain in those employees so much that they tell them they have to show you the receipt. They have to show you the receipt. If you ask for the receipt, they have to show no. The only places you're legally obligated to show the receipt, at least in most states, is like at a Sam's Club or Costco, where you pay to join the club.
That's part of their membership.
They're legally entitled to check your receipt. But Walmart, no, they're not legally entitled.
Yeah, Walmart's now starting to put fees on your receipt where they charge you for using the registers.
I've heard of that.
So that helps.
I ain't seen that
for workers.
I've heard of it. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of
They're
it.
supposed to be in not my close Walmart, but the next one over. Or they're supposed to charge you per bag, but they don't actually do it. Like there's an ordinance.
Oh, you might be somewhere because it's like that in Austin. Like in Austin, they don't have any bags. Anywhere you go, there's no plastic bags, no nothing.
No, they've got the bags, but it asks you at the end how many bags did you use, and no matter what you tell it just says 0 cents. It's like I guess it's Walmart has decided not to comply with that, even though I don't know. It's weird. Like, why do you bother asking if you're not going to charge? Because I used to lie. I used to be like,
none.
No,
I'm not using any of your goddamn sorry ass Walmart bags.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I picked 8 bags. They charged me 0. What?
Because I swear, man, every year, if not, well, it might be every quarter now. Used to it was every year. Every quarter now, it seems like their bags get thinner and thinner and thinner.
Oh yeah, they do. Yep.
And you got double, triple, quadruple bag shit.
I absolutely double bag anything that's either heavy or has corners.
When I first started working with Walmart, we were still using paper bags. And that was in 93. That was in 93. We were still using paper bags, and it was probably 97 or 98 before they fully switched over to the plastic bags. At least in my area. But
the one with the smiley face?
No, just the brown paper bags that said Walmart.
No.
And it said Walmart, and it might have said like the Savings Place or something like that. That's how fucking long ago that was.
Back then, I worked at in high school. I worked at Myers, which is the same concept as Walmart, but products are way better. It's way cleaner. Till this day, it's way cleaner. They treat their employees way better. They get paid right.
That's how I feel about Target.
Yeah, see, I worked at Kroger in high school, and we had both paper and plastic bags, but you only got the paper if you asked for them. That was there for by customer request.
Yeah. And in the state of Michigan, it seems like always that I can far back as I can remember, beggars didn't get tips. The state didn't.
Yeah, I can remember.
You get a tip for everything now.
But you don't. Yeah, like when I worked at Walmart, they would tell you you are not allowed to accept tips.
Yeah.
What's up, Brian?
And if you were out of your way helping a customer load a TV up in their car or whatever, they always try to tip you. And you have I'm sorry, I can't take it.
Yeah.
Please, donate that to Children's Miracle Network or whatever.
Yeah.
This one time, this lady I was working at Target, and this lady told me, she said, so I can't tip you. I was like, no, you can't. She was like, "So if I drop this 5 on the ground and I walk off, what are you gonna do?" And I was like, "Shit, drop it."
But one of the departments I used to work in was I used to work in the electronics department, and this was back in the day when the tube TV was the thing. Man, we didn't have no flat screen crap; it was all tube TVs. And for some reason, whatever moron was designing the modulars for the electronics for the TV wall, which used to be those big warehouse racks, Okay. The biggest TVs, the overstock or the stock on the floor for the biggest TVs were all the way on the top.
Right.
And I don't know how they got this sucker up there. There was one, it said it was like a 35-inch Magnavox, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Lord.
the box was not square like you would think of a tube TV box. It was more long rectangular, right? And it was, I don't know, that was the heaviest damn TV I ever tried to handle. And I was trying to get that thing off the top, and you couldn't get nobody to help you with the damn things.
Oh God, no.
So
Do you
I'm
remember
trying to
how
get it
heavy-
out, and the way that you had to get it out, you had to kind of slide it out on the top of the ladder, and then you kind of had to balance it on your head as you were coming down the ladder. And that thing was too heavy on one side. Like
OSHA would have tore that ass
and
up.
oh yes, they would have. And as I was getting that TV to come down the ladder with, I had it, on my head. And I'm coming down with that damn TV flipped over me, and you just heard, you could hear that sucker breaking all over the store. I was like, well, I guess that one's going to claims.
You took off your name badge. Well,
No. I was like, I'll be willing that one to claims later. Luckily, none of the stuff come out the box. It all contained in the box, but
Yeah.
But
I ain't gonna lie to you. That would have been my last. I was like, shit.
The bad thing about it was there was another one up there. The customer was wanting it. I was like, you'll either have to come back another day, or you'll have to wait however long it takes me to get some help to get that thing down. I can't get it down by myself. You saw what happened. And I'm sure it pissed them off, and they probably bitched, but I didn't give a fuck.
Hey, at least they weren't standing behind you.
That's true. That's true, because that would have been a disaster.
Ooh, it would have been paid.
And the other really bad thing I ever had happen to me is the last store I worked at. We were in the middle of a remodel, and they had just changed out the racks for electronics, the warehouse racks, and then they're like, supposed to be bolted into the wall. And whoever put it up just bolted one of these racks into the sheetrock.
Oh wow.
Oh, shit. Brilliant.
And so it was already kind of off, and me and my buddy, we were setting that mod, and this is when they still had tube TVs at Walmart. Not all tube TVs. Most everything was flat panels, but there were a few tube TVs left, and they were the big ones. And we were setting the mod, and we got the last display TV for that wall up there, and the whole damn thing collapsed. I'm like, that sumbitch collapsed, and it was like a foot away from me.
That was
where
like a comedy show type thing, right?
I was like, what in the hell? So I went to looking to see what caused that. And I found it, and the department manager came in, and she was like, what happened? I said, well, when them dumb assholes who were in here resetting this rack put it in, they just put the bolts into the sheetrock, and you could see where it ripped out. And I said, and there was a dude that looked like the guy running it. He looked like Gary Busey's son, Jake Busey. And that's what we used to call him, was Jake Busey. I said, you see that Jake Busey motherfucker coming? You better tell him to run, because if I catch him, I'm going to put something on him he can't wash off with soap and water.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Daredevil?
Daredevil.
Not much known,
I'm
man.
sorry, that was a long story.
Hey, Daredevil.
That's all good.
That's a good story. It brings back
Good
memories.
story.
Those Sony Trinitrons were beasts to carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, let one of them hit land on your foot. It take 3 dudes to carry it in the house,
Yeah, it sure did.
at least.
Man, my grandmother, she recently, like when I say recently, like a couple of years ago, she had one of them big ass TVs, one of the big, with the big fat ass in the back.
Big
them
projection.
console TVs or them
Man.
projection.
And it had like a sound system and everything built at the
shit.
bottom of it. And finally, it went out. Like she had got it repaired. Like she kept getting that TV repaired. And finally, she was like, man, the repairman told her, he was like, ma'am, like they don't even make parts to this no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to upgrade. Like a serious.
Yeah, like he was trying to tell her, like, and then like his last time out, he was like, man, I can't do nothing for this TV.
Last time I seen a TV like that,
okay, well, I'm gonna let it go.
War.
And she asked me to get that TV downstairs.
Oh, Lord.
Man, I hope you had a hand truck.
Hey, that shit. And then I didn't know it fell apart. Like, it felt like I picked the TV up.
Oh,
you know when you get that. All right.
Yeah.
Man, the TV went up. The damn sound system went down. I was like, what the fuck? Now the whole TV's apart, and I'm like, shit.
Oops.
I need some duct tape and some baling wire.
Let me see what's in here.
Put some gorilla tape,
and I'm like, there's no way these speakers was making all that bass and I'm like, damn. Whoever engineered this, like,
I heard,
really knew what they were doing.
T-Rex makes some good tape.
Man, that TV was
director. How's it going, guys?
Hey, Prophet, what's up?
Hey, what up, Prophet?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I don't feel too bad about being late. You said you were going to be on at 8:30, and then you're calling me earlier than that. Like,
well, I was trying to be here at 8:32, but I was late too. So,
well, I got some pretty good shots and a finished claw to show if you guys are interested.
Awesome.
Yes.
What kind of shots? Whiskey, bourbon?
Cobra.
Some milk.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that with an answer.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, but if you wanted, I could just, I'm the one who's late here. You guys were already in the middle of a conversation. Like, you shouldn't stop what you're doing for my shit, on my account.
Stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, you just did ruin the image of the Sergeant Schultz I was used to. Now I think you look funny and you won't make any money. See, so your world, I don't think they're ready for you.
Oh man, y'all been watching too much rock and roll, not rock and roll, Roadblock on G.I. Joe.
You can never watch too much Roadblock on G.I. Joe.
Yes.
Roadblock's one of the best characters they've ever made.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
He's in my top 5.
Look here, sucker.
I mean, who doesn't like a heavy machine gunner who cooks and rhymes?
Yes.
That's true.
I'd like to get at least, if not the whole thing, at least the head sculpt from the season 1, like with just the mustache. Because like we haven't gotten a Roadblock yet with just a mustache. It's always got to be some other combination of facial hair.
Well, Roadblock V2 was nobody's favorite.
I mean, it's
yeah, that's true.
If they're gonna,
I like this gun though.
They might as well do one with just the mustache. Why not?
All right, real quick. If you guys that smoke, if you're ready, take a hit right now. Because we're about to show something.
Yeah. I'm already there, as you can see by my icon, because I was all stressed out from shit falling over while I was trying to shoot it, goddammit.
I hate that shit.
Well, as you can tell by my icon, I've just relieved all my stress and am completely devoid of it.
Now, that's bullshit, Lone. You've told us
Lone, are you going to get on some Lizzo?
Ectoplasm because there was a ghost.
Hey, it was the BJ ghost.
All right, so I figured I'd start here,
So your race stay in sloppy seconds.
Go over everything from the base from where I started all the way up to the finished product. If you guys are interested.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, this was the Fortnite glider. I'm sure you've all seen it. It came with that Tina Kaboom or whatever her name is.
Sounds like a
and as you guys know, the inside it had that parachute thing, and the center section here was empty, save one little clear piece of plastic that plugged into a ball joint on the stand for this. Right.
Yeah,
so
I don't
this
think I've
whole
seen
middle
that
part
version.
here is all it's all greebles from a Gundam Hangar Bay model kit.
Nice.
This thing in the center here, this was a like some kind of vehicle, like a crane vehicle or something for them. These here were like foot pads where the Gundams stand. Obviously, these are the lights. These
was it a
machine
launch
guns,
pad?
from like a Gundam launch pad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my Warhammer days. You cut
Yeah,
off.
you know, it's pretty. I figured you'd recognize some of those parts at least, right?
Yeah.
So these missiles here on the side, they came from Devilfish. My Devilfish was destroyed already. I don't feel bad about stealing parts from it. These machine gun barrels came from a those cheap imitation GI Joes, like the Click and Play Military or the
right
Leonard or the Core, that sort of shit.
Yeah.
It was one of those Jeeps that had 4 of these machine guns on it. I bastardized them for this. There's a better look at the machine guns. See, now the port that I wedged them into, these were where the parachute hangs from. This hole here and this hole here was where the parachute hang from on the stupid glider. These little Gatling guns were from some sort of a Fortnite figure from the smaller scale. I don't remember what to.
It was Jazzwares, I think.
Yeah. The Jazzwares Fortnite line. Yeah, for sure. It was like some double Gatling gun with like barrels under it or some shit. It was weird. It looked cartoony, but the barrels worked for this.
Yeah.
There's how the missiles are on there. I thought this looked really good. It's like a back end piece here. Looks even better finished. Now you can see how I mounted the missiles. And there's where the figure's back goes. Obviously, a lot of sanding took place. But yeah, these things here, these canisters, they were what the Gatling guns were attached to, like right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you're going to use it all, right? There it is, all primed.
Every time I have sex, probably.
That looks really nice.
Right,
Like,
came out pretty good.
Are you using some kind
and
of
these
fancy
little wings
paint on
here,
that?
these little wings here came from the Buzz Lightyear figure that came with the XL-15 we all made customs out of.
What kind of
the
paint
Lightyear movie.
are you using for that? The primer.
This is it's just bare spray paint.
All right, cool. I was
BEAR.
wondering if it was something fancy because that looks really nice.
No.
Like,
If you clean the thing properly beforehand, any spray paint can look this good. But
Hillbilly
so-
80.
So it looks really good once it's all painted in solid color. There's the little bits. Now here it is with the paint finished and all the parts put back on it.
There you go.
Nice.
I like that.
Right,
Yeah.
but this isn't finished either because there's still touch-up paint and stickers coming.
Right.
Right, but it looks a lot better with all the stuff on it.
Oh yeah. There you
There's
go.
a Cobra
Yeah.
Commander with it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now,
Tell you
as you
look
can
even
see
better
here, the
when
way
you
I
look
did the
at
bottom, instead of a peg, I did this leather strap.
Oh shit.
And this piece right here that the screws in, this was that clear plastic piece that went across it for the old stand.
Rich Corinthian.
But I just hacked off the ends of it and used it to screw in this leather strap. So this thing's in here good, man. This thing, like the plastic will break before this does.
It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, the missiles look good in black. There he is on the flight stand.
Nice.
Right, there's an underside picture.
Yeah,
But then we get into the actual thing. Now, see,
logo.
this is the situation here is that Hector Ramirez is here reporting because he doesn't believe Cobra exists, and GI Joe's been trying to convince him, and they think Cobra Commander is held up in this warehouse with his new vehicle. So they invited him to come and witness it.
Is that
But he doesn't believe it'll be there. But then what do you know? Look at that. Cobra Commander's here.
is that that head
With a-
Howard Stark or Tony?
It's a Tony Stark.
Because it looks like it could be a Howard from that angle.
No, it came with the stealth suit Iron Man. So
And they made
as
a
you can
figure of
see
it,
here, he stands while wearing it like no problem. I mean, he's even standing on the edge of a building, and there's no stand under him. That's just his feet,
Nice.
right? So we got that. Then we got him flying away. Grunt's still not shooting because, the Joes aren't allowed to hit anything, and then from this range, he couldn't miss. There he is. Oh, and for the record, I took this picture twice, once with Cobra Commander and once without him, so I could erase the stand.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I'm back. A Prophet Nana Commander said call her later. She needs to know about how much you need on the check to write.
60, and I expected by Friday, like promised.
Okay.
All right. But you could see, like, I erased the stand from this. So he's like, hovering there.
Does someone have birds?
And here's another one. I erased the stand from it.
Dude, sorry.
So basically, you take the shot, and then you take the shot again without the stand in it, and then you just erase the stand. You overlay them, and then erase the stand.
Yep.
Prophet, that's damn good. I'm gonna move to the studio, Curtis. Look for me.
And there's the last standless picture, I believe, because I erased the stand from this one too. But yeah, there he is. I mean, that glider, like, tell me this doesn't look great with the stickers and the paint.
It does. It's awesome looking, man.
That's cool.
Right. Oh, there's another one I erased the stand from. Unfortunately,
Dude.
this one, the stand was like harder to erase.
That looks sick as dang, that is good.
There he is.
Yeah,
Wearing
stickers
it.
do make it pop really good.
You were
There's,
talking. You were
the
talking
back
about
of it.
using green screen earlier today
Yeah.
for those pictures, and it would work a lot better. I mean, the what you're talking about works, but on the green screen, you can paint right over that damn stand.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's like if you're doing like a big shot where he's swooping through a crowd, like this,
Yeah.
it's like or like this. It's like how do you, if I put a green screen back there, half of these Joe's pants would be invisible.
No, well, here's the thing: you shoot them as separate elements. You shoot the Cobra Commander on the glider by itself.
No, I get that. I just I like the practicality of it. You get eye lines right and stuff like that.
But a lot of those Joes, I've had very few that.
And as you can see, I drilled the tips of the barrels so that they would fit these effects.
Are those are Action Force effects?
Nope,
Right.
those are classified effects.
They are classified. Okay. But yeah, very few of the Joes I've actually had any issues with shooting on a green screen.
No, but I mean you're not showing anything but the Joe that you shot. You know what I mean? I've got like foreground, background, all kinds of shit going on.
That's what layers is for, man.
Nah, I like to do as much practically as I can.
But really, in that shot where he was swooping, the only foreground element you would have had to shoot separately, and you really wouldn't have had to shoot it separately, is like Duke in the foreground where like Cobra Commander's leg goes in front of him. And what you could do with that was just cut out a portion of Duke from the photo and then just lay it back on top of the
Well, yeah,
layer
but
with
you know
Cobra
what?
Commander.
You know what, Digital Caveman? What I have to say about that in this particular case is that I did all 4 of these shots, like dropped them in Photoshop and erased out the whatchamacallit, the stands.
Yeah.
Like literally all 4 of these shots, I did them all in under 10 minutes.
That's
In
pretty
fact,
good.
it was probably more like under 5 minutes. So it's like, you know, if we're talking about saving time, I'm not really spending much of it to begin with, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me keep that up. Do a little bit more smoke. You get a sponsor like Skydro.
Well, you know, look, Lone, the way I look at it is if my review videos didn't get me any recognition, then my photos sure the hell aren't going to do it either.
Well, they look really good to me.
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, no one in the community knows me outside of our little community, right? The Kaz channel community. That's the only people who really know me.
Well, share it to Viper Island. It'll get spread.
No, Viper Island will
You
just take
steal
credit
the
for.
shit. Yeah. Man, that's some fucking bullshit, right?
No,
there,
actually, you could do that, but you would have to give it to him. You'd have to mail it to him. That's the one thing he does give credit for is when people send him customs.
Yeah, well, I ain't sending him and his baby shit.
Yeah, I ain't sending them shit neither.
I mean, actually, that's more likely.
They're not going to be
send them shit.
If you look at some of the stats, they might not be around much longer anyway.
Yeah, I saw.
They're bleeding out.
Outlining that earlier.
You know, it's not that I'm a big fan of analog toys or
I don't like them either.
Retro blasting. I really don't care for the way that they present stuff.
You know, I used to like retro blasting, but for the last few years, he's been nothing but negative. Like everything he talks about, it's just about how much he hates it.
Yeah,
some of his
exactly.
videos are okay, and then sometimes I'm like, no, I can't watch this.
And so I don't like all that negativity. I try to avoid it. It's bad for you.
It is.
And so you know, it's not that I you know, I really don't care.
It's just like I try to avoid Kurt because sometimes he can be negative, man.
Well, I'm sorry I keep venting to you on Instagram then.
Oh, no. That's, you know, there's a difference in venting and what these guys are doing. It's like, you know, guys that hate every single thing that's Star Wars now. And the guys that hate every single MCU movie, all they ever do is talk about how much they hate it and hate it and hate it. But they have to watch it because they're a reviewer. No, you don't have to watch it. If you don't like it, don't review it.
Yes.
Don't watch it.
I agree.
Look, at the end of the day, I think a lot of these guys would be a lot happier if they spent less time on shit they hate and more time finding things they enjoy.
Exactly.
It's like, how many hours a week do you dedicate to ragging on shit you hate online?
Exactly.
You know, wouldn't that time be better spent, like, I don't know, making some friends or watching a movie you enjoy?
You know,
I
man,
don't know.
that's what brings in their subs and their views.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying that's the only reason they do it, but there are a lot of them that is the only reason that they do it, is because it brings in the subs and it brings in the traffic. And
yeah, people just
you
like
know,
to hate, man.
Personally, I can't do that. Now I finished some reviews on some figures that I was really disappointed in, and I'm going to drop the reviews anyway. But that Dungeons and Dragons Classics cartoon line,
Hasbro.
Yeah, it was so full of potential.
Yep.
And they screwed the pooch on it hard.
Yep. I've got
Yeah,
the
they
ones
really
that
did, man.
suck, and even they are not that great.
And I'm
And then
glad
they just
that
gave up and gave the license to
Yeah.
Super 7.
yeah. And
It's like,
the
dude, I'm
Super
not
7
buying
stuff.
these again.
The Super 7 stuff looks amazing, but I hear they're having a lot of QC issues. And at $55 a pop, I can't pay $55 for no QC issues.
I mean, I think that Super 7's problem is their price point. You know, you
No, I
give me
think
that
that is
same
their
exact
biggest
figure
problem.
for $30, and I'm a happy man. I'm satisfied. I'm not complaining about
Look,
shit.
If you look at what NECA puts out for $35
Yep.
compared to what Super 7 is putting out for $55,
Yep.
I'll go NECA every single time.
Yeah.
Because it looks good. And don't get me wrong, NECA has some QC issues sometimes too.
Yeah, I've had figures broken out of the box.
But
I mean,
for the most part,
the issues are fixed with hot water.
For the most part, I'm really happy with it. You know, I think the biggest issue, it really wasn't a QC issue, but when I was reviewing the NECA War Duke, at one point he fell over, and the spikes on his helmet are so sharp it poked a hole in my green screen.
Oh,
I mean, it's a very minuscule hole. You can't see it hardly, but you know, I put him at the back of the shelf because I'm like, if he falls, that's it.
He falls over all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I got to a point where I was like, man, fuck this dude. And I sat him on the wall. He looks so dope though. I like him. I really do.
He looks amazing. And I think the biggest issue with him is all those overlays that he has really hinders, you know, his torso articulation.
Yeah.
And I mean, it looks great though. And that is a great
I have him posed with the shield and the sword and the flame effect.
With the flame on it. Oh, and that is a great piece right there, that flame effect.
Yeah.
You just have to be careful putting it on there because it's a tight fit.
It is.
You know what might be one of the worst flame effects that NECA's ever done? The one that came with the Nightmare on Elm Street 2 Freddy Krueger. The one that magnets to his back. Have you ever seen it?
I don't think I've seen that one.
It magnets to his back, but unfortunately they didn't use like good magnets. They're like refrigerator magnets.
Oh, come on, man. They need to get off of that because you can get some cheap ass, good, strong magnets from Temu.
I mean, I have little tiny, like 3 millimeter by 1 millimeter magnets, like that are stronger than those refrigerator magnets that are like the size of a quarter.
Yep, I got some of those from my Warhammer days.
I don't know if it's a 3 millimeter. It might be smaller than a 3 millimeter, but I took some of those really small round magnets and I put it on, who is it? Fifth brother, the Obi-Wan Kenobi fifth brother. Because I hated that peg that, you know, pegs into his back. And so I trimmed the things off and put a magnet in there, and I put magnets in his back where the holes were. And I didn't have to glue them or anything. I just stuffed them down in there.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. I did that. I've been buying magnets ever since.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, Temu's the place to get them. You get them cheap.
Where's that?
Yeah, my M3 figure is held together by 4 little magnets. 2 in the waist and 2 from the neck to the head.
Damn, so M3's not even articulated.
Here's a whole case.
Oh, he's articulated. He's actually more articulated because of the magnets.
Nothing.
You know, they allow even more movement than the jointed
sized magnets. For when I start building dioramas.
Oh wait, did you just show something?
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's just a big old case full of magnets.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it comes with different size magnets?
This is a case I bought from Harbor Freight.
Oh, okay.
All the magnets I got off of Temu.
Damn.
And they got, man, whatever size and shape you need. You might have to hunt for it a little bit, but they got it.
I'm gonna have to go to Temu and get something, try it out. I've been getting mine from Amazon.
Yeah, that's where I've been getting mine as well.
Yeah.
Temu.
I got enough to last me quite a while though.
Oh yeah, I got a shitload of them.
What exactly is Temu?
Temu is that it's like Wish and Ollie. where you're buying directly
What
from
the fuck is Wish?
China. You don't know what Wish.com is, man?
It was huge for a while.
Come on,
Okay,
where have you been?
Yes.
You're gonna have to excuse our resident Lone Dragon. He lives in
Amazon?
the 1950s.
You
It's
have to
kinda-
understand something
It's
about.
kind of like Amazon.
You have to understand something about Lone Dragon Digital DC. See, this is the only contact he has with the outside world. The federal government does not allow him to leave his home.
I
Yes,
see, I
it's
see.
been determined that he's a danger to the public, especially wild moose.
But here's another little piece I picked up on Temu.
Oh, miniature bricks.
Yeah, and it's not.
Hold on. Let me get.
Oh, that's cool.
It's probably true 1/12 scale. So
Honestly, that
it's
looks
a little
looks
bit
closer to like
small.
1/6 scale, really.
So it is a little bit small, especially on this side. This side looks okay, but this side it just looks a little thin. But they got some cinder blocks too, and I'm thinking about picking some of those up, and then for like if I'm shooting something where somebody's busting through a wall or something, I got some bricks to scatter around.
Yeah, see, I did it the hard way. I have a ton of bricks too, but I used my hot wire cutter and foam sheet.
Yeah, I
cut
thought
out
about
pink
that
foam
too.
into
but-
bricks, and then I put it into a coffee can with some rocks. A whole bunch of loose bricks in a coffee can with some rocks.
What the hell are you
You
making?
shake that shit up really good, and it dings up the bricks.
Meth.
What the?
And then you just paint up the
Hey! This is a children's channel.
Oh, that's a great piece. I had that set when I was a kid. Do you still have
I was
the art?
wondering if anybody was going to recognize it. I have all the pieces, but I cannot.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
Wait, come on. There's no way you have all the pieces. You have every
Well, I might
snake
be
that came
missing.
with
I
it.
might be missing a few snakes.
All right. I was
And-
going to say, man,
but
that thing
I-
came with a ton of
everything-
snakes.
Everything else I have in hand except for the lid and the two birds pointing at each other that go on the lid for the ark. I have those pieces. I just don't know where I put them.
But do you have the big stone cover that goes over the ark? Because if you have that, then you just display it that way, and then you don't have to have the lid for the ark in the picture. There you go. Nice.
But what I'm planning to do with this is I'm eventually going to get a 3D scanner, and I'm going to scan that thing in and print it out. But I'm going to print it out in, a little bit bigger than 1/12 scale, and use that as a display for.
Well, if you do one in
Adventure
true
Series
1/12
figures I got.
scale, I'd be happy to take one off your hands because I love those Hasbro the
Those old
Adventure
Kenner
Series
sets.
indie figures.
Oh yeah,
Hey, Digital Caveman, do you got a library near you?
yes, I do.
They might have a 3D printer. I just found out mine has a 3D printer, and you can print stuff off.
I have a 3D printer. I got to set it back up. It got a little cold here for a while, and it's a resin printer, so you can't keep it in the house. I had to put it in the garage.
Yeah.
So it started getting, we had a couple of cold snaps in a row, and I pulled it in.
Okay.
And so I got to set it back up and readjust it and stuff. Because I never did get it quite adjusted where I wanted to, where it was printing out stuff properly.
And just to let you guys know that Kaz started his show. If you guys want to jump on that, it's up to you guys.
Yeah, do you guys you feel like jumping over to Kaz?
Hey, I'll go wherever the party is, man.
Hey, Digital. Here goes that quack gun.
That's the second one, yeah. Did they use the inkjet on the face for that?
They
Yeah,
did
that's
have
the photo reel, whatever.
Photo, yeah.
Yeah, I have a Qui-Gon for sale as well.
Oh, I need a Qui-Gon.
Man, you better get on GameStop and order that 3-pack.
Hey, yeah, you said you're selling them Star Wars figures. Let me get a Bones and a Spock.
Yeah, that's great. Just PayPal me the money. I'll send them right along.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to. We could go jump over to Kaz. I'm fine with that.
Is that what y'all about to do?
And then we'll be back in the chat.
Well,
Kaz
after
lets people on his show.
Eh.
Well, I'll probably.
He's probably already got like 5 people.
Yeah, if you guys want me to, I'll probably come back on after he's done.
Whatever. Either way.
But I kind of want to support him a little bit, you know.
all right. I got to jump off right now anyway.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, thanks for
if I
coming.
see you guys
everybody.
over there, I'll see you guys over there. And
Yeah.
if
Thanks
not-
for coming, and I'll see you guys over there, and then maybe later on as well.
All right, Dan.
All right. Deuces.
All right. See you guys all later.
Thanks for coming, everybody. TKD Bar and Bullwinkle and everybody.
Yeah, y'all don't